Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. If you're new here, hello, I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a healer, light worker, just like many of you. And those of you guys returning, welcome back, my loves. I am going to start with the Mermaid Oracle. I was called to use this deck today as I start the zodiac readings. And thank you, my loves, for your patience as I've been doing the weekly zodiacs, but January got kind of off to a rough start. I got really sick, and it's just been like, you know, ascension symptoms, and then I got like sick, and you can still hear my voice, and I'm trying my best with like hot tea and stuff like that because my throat is, my voice keeps kind of coming in and out, so bear with me. Although I'm feeling much better, but anyway, so I just want to thank you guys so much, and I send love to all of you guys. All right, so I was called to kind of connect to the shadow of the collective for each zodiac. Like, let's see what, you know, like what messages come through in regards to maybe like things that you've been experiencing, maybe shadow work that's been happening, or things that have been coming up for you that maybe you feel like you're in, you know, like swimming through the darkness. Okay, it's not going to be for everybody, but I will say collectively a lot of people are feeling it. Okay, so take what's for you and leave the rest. All right, so what do we have for Sag? Okay, so I'm getting like great change. Okay, so you've been going through great change. Honor the masculine. Respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. Could be a divine masculine that you connect to who's going through great change. But it's also about your own inner masculine. Okay, healing your inner masculine. We all have the inner feminine and the inner masculine. Those two polarities, I guess, if you want to say, right? Those energies. We all embody them. I just saw 222 on the timestamp. 10, there's completion here. So I feel like you know, this is coming through a lot, like completing some big cycles. It's very much like the world card, you know, like completion of big cycles, new beginnings coming in. But notice this card doesn't really have like, it has color, but not any bright color. It's kind of like I said, like the shadow. Even this masculine's fin is dark, right? So I feel like this is like having to tap into your inner masculine and do like healing within your inner masculine, releasing control, you know, any kind of ego-driven fears or actions or situations or things like that. Okay, so whatever was not in alignment, you've been like, it's like a readjustment. You've been going through a readjustment is what I want to say. But this is honoring your inner masculine. But also, there's a masculine here that I feel coming into your life that is honoring you. Okay, and what I'm specifically getting is a balanced masculine. So let's see what else wants to come out. Someone could have tribal tattoos. Okay, I'm getting like with the tattoos here, these tattoos, my dad has like a whole sleeve tattoo. It's all tribal, Polynesian influenced. So someone could be Polynesian, or there's something maybe about Hawaii, but it's also like the tribal tattoos. Like someone could have a sleeve tattoo or tattoos on their arm, or have tribal ink. Okay, could be a confirmation for some of you guys. Let's see. The guide, number 38. Could be an age, breaks down to master number 11. And then you have 10 right here, which is a 1 amplified with the 0. So it speaks of like completion and then a new beginning here. So I feel that like connecting to your own inner masculine is going to be very powerful. Like there's something maybe about planning, strategizing, taking action, but doing it in like a healthy, balanced way is what I want to say. I'm also getting like, be careful not to overexert yourself. Okay, is also, but the guide, a mentor, and a trustworthy ally. So listening to your own inner guidance is what I want to say, but you have a lot of beautiful spiritual guidance, mentors, protectors, things like that around you. Okay, for some of you guys, there could be, because I'm just like the masculine and the two feminine mermaids. For some of you guys, maybe you've connected to a masculine who maybe there could be like third party interference here is what I want to say. But someone who is being guided to you or back to you is what I want to say. I feel like you're a guide to like many people, or that's a part of your soul mission here, or your soul path here, is to be a mentor, to be a guide or a spiritual teacher, to be a trustworthy ally amongst, you know, humanity and people. It's like very much like a light worker, right? Okay, I feel like a lot of people are like, I feel like your name could be in other people's, you know, mouths is what I want to say. You know, so there could be something about like, you know, just protecting your energy, things like that. I'm also getting like sage your space. So saging your home, just, you know, practicing spirit, like healthy spiritual practices is what I want to say. Like, you know, cleansing and setting intentions and, you know, trying to be in like a positive mindset, but also, like I said, shadow stuff. It's honoring the inner shadow. For some of you guys, you could have shadow work that you've been doing specifically around past experiences with masculine energies, father, you know, family, siblings, people, relationships, love, whatever it is, okay? But there could be like wounds, like wounds around the masculine energies that you've been healing as well. So again, take it how it connects with you. You know, an example would be, oh, you know, I grew up with a father who never really showed me love, or, you know, it was like very, maybe much in their ego, maybe they were very close down. So, you know, whoever that connects with, right? But that's just kind of what's coming through. All right, so let's get one more. So you have some very strong guides showing you a lot right now. Don't doubt your intuition is also what I want to say here, Sagittarius. All right, so you have water flight, card number 14. The humpback whales are here, okay? So this is like, you know, the humpback whales, like, it's like an ancient energy, okay? Just like the dolphins, etc., right? But they have a very large presence. It says heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, and weightlessness. So you are being held and guided through. This is exactly what I've been picking up on collectively for many, is this, like, you know, spirit guides and spirit animals and different things like that. But a lot of people out there walking the earth at this time are very old souls who specifically incarnated here in Earth's history at this very pivotal time, obviously, right? To help others, to guide, to teach. Okay, and I just feel that you guys are spiritual teachers. And it doesn't even have to be spiritual practices. Like, this could be like, you could be a doctor, a nurse, you know, an elementary school teacher. You could be a high school teacher. You could be, you know, it doesn't matter what you do or where you're being called or where you're called. It's like you activate, you anchor in some kind of light and love to people around you. Okay, so whatever corner of the world you're in, some of you guys might be called to travel too. That's what I'm picking up on also. The water flight. Well, speaking of flights, yeah, some of you guys might be flying on an airplane, or maybe even going somewhere like on a cruise or something like that. But this is a time, my loves, where your heaviness lifts, burdens cast away. You are going to start feeling that weightlessness, okay? And that seems to be the theme that, as I'm going through, starting the zodiacs, and I'm talking about like the shadow work or the shadow side, right? Like, the readings can't be all just like love and light, right? Because we have the light and we have the dark. So that's what I'm picking up on a lot, is like a lot of people moving through the darkness, moving through the barren, the winter, the void, stagnancy, things like that. Okay, so maybe like you have been feeling stuck or stagnant or maybe even lost in some ways, but spirit is guiding you. You have very beautiful guides here who are telling you what you need to know. Okay, but this is also, like I said, about your own inner guidance, and even like I said, for some of you guys being you guys being spiritual guides and mentors to other people around you. All right, so a heaviness is lifting in your life. All right, so if you've been feeling that heaviness, okay, things are going to start happening for you that bring you out of that not vibration, but that bring you out of that feeling of I'm stuck. Like, there's a shift here. It's like the wheel starts turning. Okay, and with the honor the masculine, that again, the masculine energy, it's more of like the strategizer, the planner, the doer, the action, right? So I do feel for a lot of you guys, you are being called to create, to to take action on things. Look at that. There's the World card. Completion. Big cycles completing here. Paradigm shift. Timeline jumping. You know, all the things. It is happening. It is happening. All right, so let's see. What do we got for Sagittarius? Show me honor the masculine. Embracing the masculine divine. You know, and I feel too, like this is, yeah, your inner masculine, but I feel here that there is an honorable masculine for a lot of you guys coming towards you. Okay. Now, let's say you're, you know, a man watching this, and this could be you moving towards someone, or again, maybe someone who's been in their masculine moving towards you. I don't know. Maybe they take action towards you, right? Three of Cups. A reunion of soulmates. Celebration, happiness, togetherness, the stars aligning. Notice the stars here, okay? Some of you guys can resonate with like the Pleiades. You can resonate as maybe a Pleiadian starseed. You might be actually getting like messages from the Pleiades, or maybe you watch a reading and a reader pulls a card and it's the Pleiadians, or they talk about it, or you know what I mean? So just confirmation maybe for some of you guys. Three of Cups, okay? And look at clarifying. Again, I was very drawn to like the tattoos and the tribal ink, and then look at, she's got a back tattoo right here, right? So I don't know why, but tattoos are relevant. Someone could be a tattoo artist or just an artist in general. Okay, maybe for someone out there, or whoever, maybe for some of you guys, you're being guided to become a tattoo artist, or maybe it's something you've always wanted to do. I don't know. Maybe you connect to a tattoo artist. Ooh, King of Wands. All right, so clarifying this honorable masculine is the King of Wands here, okay? So someone who, and he is action oriented, right? The Wands is that energy of action. It's passionate. It's, you know, it's obviously fire, right? Fire element, heat, right? So all these things, okay? But I think that there's someone that is, they either have their eyes set on you, their heart set on you, but there's something here where like someone needs strength to take action here. I'm hearing that song, reunited and it feels so good. Okay, for some of you guys, you could be also connecting maybe to a masculine who's also been going through a heaviness. Maybe heaviness lifts for them. Look who's on the bottom of the deck. His counterpart. Are you kidding me? And then there's that energy pickup. Eight of Wands. See, things pick up here. After a time of maybe feeling in the dark, in the shadow, or in the void, it's like there's a shift. Heaviness lifts, burdens cast away. You start feeling more of that weightlessness, and manifestations start coming in. Things flying down from the ethers into the 3D. This also speaks of passionate communication. And literally, I was getting the channeled message of travel, or again, the flight, the water flight, the airplane, like I said. The Eight of Wands can represent travel, air travel, airplanes, things like that. Okay, so there is about to be a lot of passionate communication between you. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Sagittarius, the Lovers. All right, so this is true love. This is true love. Divine counterparts, King and Queen of Wands, and then boom, and this is your energy. It's that fiery energy. Someone who's just as fiery as you, someone who sees your magic, your essence, your sensuality, but they also know that you're very confident, you're very capable. Queen of Wands is, you've met your match. I love this. I love this. Meeting your match, coming together, a reunion of souls, soulmates coming together, celebration, togetherness. You're going to be talking very passionately with someone here soon. So it's like this is a reward. It's like this is like what you've been calling in, but like, you know, and that's why like the heaviness is lifting here. But like, again, I'm going to say it to you guys that I've been saying to everyone else, but it's like, you know, if you've been feeling like that heaviness, if you've been feeling that burdensome energy, or if things have been happening in your life, it was all for your highest and greatest good and realignment. You could still be feeling it right now. You know, I'm honing in on like the current energies around you at this time, but this could definitely be like over the next few weeks, month. I think there's going to be some very good energies in love and divine union for a lot of people collectively, especially like moving into February, getting closer to like around Valentine's Day, even though it's just like a Hallmark holiday. The collective energy of love is big around that day because people get all into their feels and the love and they want to, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Just what I'm getting. So the Knight of Swords was on the bottom of the deck a moment ago. I'm sure some of you guys may have seen that. All right. I didn't take it. And look at, didn't I say I was very drawn to the Lion here? And I said someone needs strength to take action here. Look at strength card, bottom of the deck. Leo. This is someone who is they've got like a warrior type energy or vibe about them. Okay, so, you know, I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. There's a lot of strength. This person is a very strong person, but like I feel like when it comes to maybe you or love, they feel like they've lacked strength. Or it almost feels like, you know, I'm a warrior, I'm strong, I'm this, I'm that, I'm King of Wands or whatever, right? But like when it comes to you, you know, I'm like a little baby lamb. You know what I mean? Like it is like that. I think like this is it's love. Like there's strength here in love. A strong bond between you and another person. Yeah, this is, and then see, look, there's the Hangman. So things start to pick up. Okay, this could be fast. It is fast moving energy with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, but this confirms what I just said a moment ago about feeling maybe stuck or stagnant. Some kind of like delay or things like that, but it's like now there's like movement happening here, okay? So you've had some more enlightenment in your life around things. You're also going to be receiving some enlightenment, but this could also be like you know, a lover who was maybe stuck in their own life, you know what I mean? And they've been going through enlightenment too. All right, let's see. Chariot after that, a victory. It's fast moving energy. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Completion, happily ever after. You got the 10 of Cups, the Lovers, the 3 of Cups, the King and Queen of Wands. I don't know what else to say except there's absolute deep, deep, profound love, true counterparts coming together, and completion here. This is your person. And like I said, this feels like a divine reward for what you've been going through. That's why that it's felt heavy. It's felt like you've been carrying maybe the weight of the world on your shoulders, or, you know, burdensome energy has been around you, or you've been moving through burdensome energy for some time, or whatever it is, okay? Just take it how it connects with you. But ooh, 7 of Swords. Deception. I feel like, you know, I feel like this could be like for you, like it's like don't deceive yourself when it comes to, you know, what it is that you desire or your future or love. Like, meaning like, oh, I want to manifest divine union. I want to manifest a soulmate, or I want, you know, I want to call in this love into my life, right? But then having moments of doubt, like, I have faith, but then I don't. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Like, is it ever going to happen? And and it's been so long and I don't know. Maybe it's just not, you know. There's something here about like, don't let your own thoughts deceive you. Okay. Now, this could also be connected to someone here, a masculine energy, first card out, who had to get out of their own way. Or maybe they typically bring a deceptive energy to love or to relationships because they, again, they maybe were, I don't know, in the ego, or they, you know, just had like a pattern or a way of thinking or doing things when it comes to this kind of stuff. But for some of you guys, if this is someone that you do know already, they've gone through a spiritual awakening, or they're going through an awakening, and they're seeing how they've been living in illusions or how they deceive themselves. Yeah, that's what I get. All right, tell me the 7 of Swords, please. Show me why did the 7 of Swords come out? Queen of Pentacles. You guys could be connecting with someone who maybe had to release, maybe they were in some kind of like long-term commitment, a marriage. Maybe they had to release something here. Go through a breakup or something. Maybe that's why the deceptive energy is here. But, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles energy, I do feel that this is someone who feels like maybe, again, if they are a past person, that they deceive themselves because you're like, they view you as their perfect match. And with the Queen of Pentacles, she knows her worth, her value. You know, she's very grounded. She's very loving and nurturing. She's a perfect partner, right? So I feel like someone maybe ran from that or was afraid of that, but now they're like, they've awakened and they're seeing things differently, right? Perspective shift with the Hangman. And they're like, oh crap, like, you know what I mean? So they're like getting out of their own way is what I want to say. But it's just like, you know, your worth and your value. So you're attracting in divine love and happy, you know, happily ever after and abundance and all these things. Because you're on your throne. You know your worth, your value. You're very, you know, I'm getting like independent. You're very abundant on your own. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like for some of you guys, you know, maybe this person was intimidated by that. You know, maybe, you know, some people, they fall into patterns and karmic, you know, situations and stuff because they're in the ego and then they want their ego stroked. So they go for, you know, people or situations that do that. And Queen of Pentacles isn't going to do that. You know what I mean? Queen of Pentacles isn't going to do that. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is turning in your favor. Like I said, all right. I feel like this is like taking a risk, or someone, you know, is going to be, I want to say like roll the dice. Like I feel like someone's going to be rolling the dice, but you might be needing to roll the dice on certain things in your life. All right. But there's been some kind of karmic lessons learned here for the wheel to turn and things balancing out here. Being on top of your world, on top of your game. All right. So there is fortune here for you. Look at that. Moving towards a soulmate, past life soulmate energy here with the Six of Cups. All right. So the wheel is turning in your favor when it comes to love, partnership. All right. I do feel also that there's like something about like great stability here with that Queen of Pentacles. And it's like there's solid ground here. There's like a groundedness, right? Like maybe where things have felt not so grounded, like you're going to start feeling just, again, like the burdens, like weightlessness, like the burdens lift. It's like things just start to fall into place. And it just feels like things just start like happening and working out in your favor. You know, and what I'm specifically getting, Sagittarius, is like you've paid your dues, which again confirms what I just said about the karmic lessons, right, with the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a very beautiful past life energy here. Sorry guys, if you can hear my tummy growl. This is a strong bond. These are counterparts for sure. Okay, so you could be meeting up with this person soon, going on a date soon. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm just getting like, get ready, get ready. Okay, so, you know, and what I also want to say is for a lot of you guys, like this has been a long time coming, but there had to be like a lot of healing, emotional release. Like maybe you were still healing wounds from the past, even though you maybe didn't realize you were. Okay, maybe old wounds resurfaced in the recent, you know, lately or in the recent past. It's been happening a lot for a lot of people. So let's go ahead and let's get a Divine Master message. We'll see what Divine Master wants to come through for you guys. But this is what I have for you. This is what I have for you. So burdensome energy is lifting. Things are going to start to moving out of stagnation. All right. Coming together with your true soul tribe, your soulmates. Okay. Both, I feel platonically and romantically, okay? Like making new friendships or, you know, connecting with people who understand you, who are like, you know what I mean? Who add value to your life. That's what I want to say. No more takers, no more, you know, false energies around you. I don't think anyone could really fool you that way anyways. I feel like you guys are, right, in that higher vibrational state where you can pick up intuitively, empathically, see and feel with your third eye. You know what I mean? All right, so let's go ahead and, all right, here we go. If you guys want to book a reading with me, you can find the information in the description box below. I offer a few different types of readings and spiritual services. So let's see here. You have Michael and Faith, spiritual calling, divine protection, and a breakthrough moment. Heck yeah, breakthrough moment. The heaviness lifts. Okay, so you have a lot of beautiful divine guidance. you know, angelic presence and ancestors, protectors, right? But this is like angelic assistance here. Now, some of you guys are being called to your spiritual calling. Okay, so maybe that's what you're taking action on. An example would be like, oh, I'm being called to divination, or I want to learn the tarot, or you know, I want to be a reader, or I want to work with my gifts, you know. Then that's what you're being called to do, because that's what you are, you know, that's what's coming up for you. Maybe it's, you know, sound healing or energy work, or, you know, it could be anything, right? But that you have a lot of divine protection, okay? And there is breakthrough moments here, okay? So that is what I have for you. Someone's name could be Michael and Faith, okay? That could be relevant for some of you guys. And then some of you guys really connect with like Archangel Michael, by the way, too. Anyways, this is what I have. I hope that it connects, and I know that it will find who it needs to through all space and time. I thank you guys for all of your love and support here on the channel. This is really beautiful. I feel that a lot of people collectively right now are getting, it's like, it'll be a similar message coming through for many of, you've paid your dues, you've learned lessons, you've been going through it, you know, but you had to like swim through that darkness to get to the light, okay? And that is why I was being called to talk about the shadow and just kind of tap into that energy a bit for the zodiacs, for the collective, because so many people are moving through that, okay? And there's, you know, collectively feeling of, people have been feeling hopeless, you know, hopeless, or they feel like, you know, they've been having a hard time, like with their, you know, having faith in ascension or in healing or in the future or with what's to come or love or whatever it is, right? So again, I'll tell you what I've been saying to everyone, like, have faith, do not despair. This is beautiful. And I don't think you guys have, because if you were in that state, which I get, we can feel that way one day, and then the next day maybe feel a little different, and then maybe the next day feeling a little, you know, there's definitely this like up and down like roller coaster right now, okay? As the paradigm shift happens, and as the timelines merge and come through, and the higher timelines and all the things, right? So just be gentle with yourself, be compassionate with yourself and others. This has been a very challenging time, and it's, as far as ascension and stuff goes, like it's not going to necessarily get easier, because we're going to keep ascending, right, into higher consciousness globally. But as you master that ascension, you know what to do with it. You know how to sit with it. You know how to work with it. Whereas before, maybe you didn't. Maybe it just felt like you were thrown to the wolves, right? But now it's like, all right, I've been here before. I felt this before. I'm going through another ascension. I'm going through another dark night of the soul, or whatever the case is, right? So anyways, you guys, it's beautiful. The burdensome energy is going to be lifting, okay? So you might already be feeling this. Maybe you feel this in the next week or two, or it's just what's to come, okay? But there is definitely some beautiful love here. Divine counterparts coming together. Like, this is your person. This is your match, okay? So, you know, and this is past life. So for some of you guys, yeah, for sure, this is a past person. But I think for a lot of you guys too, this is a new soulmate, but it's a deep past life energy that you share with this person, okay? So take it how it feels right for you, because not everyone is going to have someone that they connect to from the past in this lifetime that they, you know what I mean, that they want to be with. It's like, oh no, I don't want anyone from my past. And it's going to be a new person for you, a past life soulmate. But I do know that there's a lot of people watching where you're connected to someone who you have known, and the bond was never broken. It's an unbreakable type of bond is what I want to say. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you again. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you soon.